Let me ask you a question. How many times this week have you said the words, I'm just so tired? Does exhausted feel like your new default state? Does it feel like you wake up with half a battery, even after what you thought was a full night's sleep? For so many people in their 50s and 60s, this feeling of constant fatigue, this brain fog, becomes so common that they just accept it. They chalk it up to just getting older. Well, I'm here to tell you that is not true. While your body's needs change, feeling exhausted all the time is not a normal or mandatory part of aging. It is a symptom. It's a red flag from your body telling you that something is out of balance. And often, the culprits are not some mystery illness. They are quiet, seemingly innocent daily habits that are acting like vampires, slowly draining your energy one by one. Today, we're exposing them. We are diving deep into the 7 energy-stealing habits you must quit right now. We're going to cover the healthy breakfast that's secretly setting you up for an afternoon crash, the hydration mistake 90% of people make, and the real reason your sleep is failing you. And I want you to pay close attention to number 5. It's a healthy habit that for decades most of us were told to follow, but new science reveals it's a primary reason your hormones and energy are out of whack. It's time to stop just surviving your day. It's time to get your energy back. Let's start at the very beginning of your day. You wake up, you want to do the right thing, so you have a healthy breakfast. What does that look like? Maybe a bowl of oatmeal, cereal with low-fat milk, a piece of toast with some jam, a bagel. You've been told these are heart-healthy, whole-grain choices. But here is the metabolic truth. You are starting your day with an enormous sugar bomb. Even complex carbs like oatmeal and whole wheat toast are broken down by your body into one simple thing: glucose, sugar. When you eat this meal first thing in the morning, your blood sugar spikes dramatically. Your body, in a panic, releases a flood of the hormone insulin to deal with all that sugar. Insulin's job is to get the sugar out of your blood and into your cells, and it does its job very well. Too well. It overcorrects. By 10:30 a.m., that insulin flood has pushed your blood sugar not just back to normal, but below normal. This is the crash. This is when you suddenly feel foggy, irritable, shaky, and desperately crave more sugar or coffee. You reach for a muffin or another coffee to get back up. And so begins the blood sugar roller coaster that you will ride for the entire day. Spike, crash, crave, spike, crash. This is exhausting. Your body is spending all its resources just trying to manage these wild swings, leaving no energy for your brain, your muscles, or your life. The fix? You must start your day with protein and healthy fat. Swap the oatmeal for 3 eggs cooked in olive oil with a side of avocado. Swap the cereal for a bowl of full-fat Greek yogurt with berries and walnuts. Have a high-quality protein shake. This combination of protein and fat creates stable energy. It blunts any blood sugar rise. It provides a slow, steady release of fuel for hours. You will be shocked by how clear-headed and energetic you feel all the way to lunchtime with 0 cravings. You've gotten off the roller coaster. This one is so simple, most people dismiss it, but it is a primary hidden cause of fatigue. As we get older, our thirst mechanism, the part of our brain that says, hey, you're thirsty, becomes less sensitive. We just don't feel thirst as accurately as we used to. This means we can be walking around in a state of chronic, low-grade dehydration and not even know it. Here's the impact.
Your blood is about 90% water. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases. Your blood becomes thicker, sludgier. This forces your heart to pump harder and slower to move that thick blood through your veins. This means less oxygen and fewer nutrients are getting to your brain, your organs, and your muscles every second of the day. Of course you're tired. Your body is in a low power state. Science shows that even a 2% drop in hydration, so slight you don't even feel thirsty, is enough to cause significant brain fog, memory impairment, and a crushing sense of fatigue. And what do most people do when they feel that afternoon slump? They grab a coffee or a diet soda, both of which are diuretics, which can dehydrate you even more. The fix. It's not just drink 8 glasses of water. It's about when and how. Front load your water. You wake up dehydrated. Your body has been without water for 8 hours. Before your coffee, drink 16 to 20 ounces, about 500 milliliters, of room temperature water. Add electrolytes. This is the pro tip. Don't just drink empty water. Your cells need electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, to actually absorb the water. Add a tiny pinch of sea salt or a high-quality electrolyte powder to your morning water. It's a game changer. Drink before you're thirsty. Sip water steadily throughout the day. Set a reminder on your phone. Don't wait for the thirst signal that may never come. Your body was designed to move. Our modern life, however, is designed for sitting. We sit to eat, sit to work, sit to drive, and sit to be entertained. Sitting is the new smoking isn't just a catchphrase. For your energy, it's a literal truth. When you sit for longer than 90 minutes, a cascade of negative events happens. Your metabolism slows to a crawl. The electrical activity in your muscles flatlines. Your circulation becomes sluggish, especially to your lower legs and your brain. But the most important part for energy is what happens inside your cells. Your energy is produced in tiny power plants called mitochondria. You have trillions of them. When you are sedentary, your body sends a signal. We don't need much energy. In response, your mitochondria become weak, inefficient, and your body actually stops making new ones. Your capacity to produce energy is literally shrinking day by day. This is why you feel tired. Your cellular power plants are shutting down. The fix? It's not just a marathon. It's movement snacks. You must interrupt your sitting. The 90-minute mark is a crucial deadline. Set an alarm every 90 minutes, stand up for just 3 to 5 minutes. Do 10 bodyweight squats. Walk up and down a flight of stairs. Do 20 jumping jacks or just march in place. Walk to the kitchen. Get a glass of water. See habit 2. This simple act of interruption is like hitting the reboot switch on your biology. It tells your mitochondria to wake up. It gets oxygen-rich blood flowing back to your brain, and it signals to your body that it needs to stay an energetic, high-functioning machine. This is a big one. As we age, we all experience sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass. After 50, it accelerates. Many people in their 50s and 60s, in an effort to stay healthy, focus on cardio. They walk, they jog, they use the elliptical, and cardio is great for your heart, but it does almost nothing to stop sarcopenia. And here's the link to energy. Your muscle tissue is your other energy power plant. It is one of the most metabolically active tissues in your body. Your muscle is where a huge portion of your mitochondria live. More muscle equals more mitochondria equals a bigger, hotter burning engine. Less muscle equals fewer mitochondria equals a tiny sputtering engine. When you lose muscle, you are losing your capacity to produce and store energy. You are becoming a less powerful battery. This is why a simple trip to the grocery store can feel exhausting. You have a smaller engine trying to do the same amount of work. The fix? You must send a signal to your body to build or at least keep its muscle. The only way to do this is with resistance training. This doesn't mean you need to become a bodybuilder. It means using resistance bands, lifting weights, even light ones, done with proper form, using your own body weight, squats, lunges, wall push-ups. Just 2 to 3 30-minute sessions per week is all it takes to reverse this process. Building muscle is the single most powerful thing you can do to boost your metabolism and increase your baseline energy for life. All right, here it is. The habit we were all taught was healthy. For the last 40 years, we were fed a lie. We were told that fat is the enemy. We were told to buy low-fat yogurt, low-fat milk, low-fat cookies, and to trim every visible piece of fat off our meat. This was a disaster for our energy, especially for people over 50. Here's why. Your hormones are made from fat. This is a critical biological fact. Your sex hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, are all manufactured from cholesterol, which comes from dietary fat. In your 50s, your body is already dealing with a massive hormonal shift. Menopause, andropause, your natural production is declining. If you also starve your body of the one raw material it needs to make these hormones, you are throwing gasoline on the fire. Low testosterone, in men and women, is a primary driver of fatigue, low motivation, and brain fog. Low-fat diets are a recipe for hormonal chaos and crushing exhaustion. Furthermore, your brain is 60% fat. It needs healthy fats to function, to repair neurons, and to manage inflammation. And finally, fat is a clean, long-burning fuel source. Unlike carbs, it provides steady energy for hours with no spike and no crash. The fix? Bring fat back. We are talking about healthy fats. Avocados. Add them to your eggs, your salads, your smoothies. Olive oil. Drizzle it generously on vegetables and salads. Nuts and seeds. Walnuts, almonds, chia, flax. Fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. Stop being afraid of fat. It is not your enemy. It is the raw material for your hormones, the fuel for your brain, and the key to sustained, stable energy. We are living in a state of chronic, low-grade fight or flight. Your body's stress response was designed for acute dangers. A lion chases you, you run, the danger is over, the response shuts off. Today, the lion is a 24-hour news cycle, a vibrating phone, financial worries, and work deadlines. The lion never leaves. This means your body is in a constant, low-level, sympathetic state, dripping the stress hormone cortisol into your system all day long. Cortisol's job is to get you ready for that fight. It floods your body with glucose, sugar, for quick energy. It makes your heart pound, it makes you hypervigilant. This is unbelievably draining. Your body is revving its engine in park 24/7. You are burning through your energy reserves just by sitting and worrying. This also leads to adrenal fatigue, a state where your body is so tired of producing stress hormones that it just can't. You feel wired and tired. You can't sleep, and your get up and go is gone. The fix. You must manually activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest state. You need to tell your body the lion is gone. The fastest, most direct tool is your breath. Try box breathing right now. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds.